Happy Friday, everybody. We're back again, back in action. And hey, look at that board up there. We've got all kinds of stuff to show you this evening. Lots of cool stuff, top to bottom, and even more off to the side. And hey, we're going to have some fun tonight. Welcome back, everybody. And welcome if you're a new person, if you're returning, what have you. Glad to have everybody here. And happy Friday, guys. I am joined on my left by Mrs. T.
Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday.
And I've seen her show up in the comments here in the little chat. We've got TuliTuli in the house.
TuliTuli.
And lots of nice people showing up. We've got Six Pack and Crafty and Jay, the Midlife Crisis, Hard Chronic, Michael Hernandez. We've got all kinds of folks showing up, and we've got so much. Hey, Henry Hicks is here. Crafty Foss is here. We've got so much to do. Oh, hey, thank you, Henry Hicks. Congrats on number 50. And we've got so much. We're going to get right after it in just a moment. Hey, Mark Newcomb is here. Congrats on 50. Thank you, Mark. Glad to have you here too as well. Mark, for those of you who don't know, his encouragement has been very much appreciated, just even in getting started here on the old auctions. And he encouraged me to take the plunge. And here we are, 50 shows later without a break. We've done it 50 consecutive weeks. And a big thank you to TuliTuli once again for being a huge part of that entire process. And we've got all kinds of stuff for you. We're going to do a lot of buck and goes to celebrate tonight. Bunch of giveaways. But first, let's go over the ground rules of how this whole entire auction works. Let me see if I can put this up here. Get myself set up. Boom, boom, boom. And I will give you the ground rules, and we'll be off to the races. And so here we go. These are the rules, my friends. Auction instructions. Popular question is, hey, do I need to be a member in order to participate? The answer is no. Shipping is $5. However, if you become a channel member at level 2, 3, or 4, like so many of you have, then shipping is absolutely free. And so, especially if you plan on hanging out with us a couple times a month or so, it just makes financial sense to go ahead and become a level 2 member. Please keep track of what you purchase. Now would be a great time to pull out a notepad and a pencil to keep track of what you purchase and just put down 25 here, 30 there. And at the end, if you would promptly pay, that would help us out because we do our best to start shipping the next day. Number one, to get it out of our hands and over and done with, and number two, so you get your stuff as quickly as possible. I'll let the moderators moderate. Next, the moderators are TuliTuli, Mark Newcomb, Central Michigan Stacker if he comes, and TuliTuli is the main moderator, so let her do her thing. And sometimes she'll jump in and bid, then maybe somebody else might jump in and help moderate. Rick K, possibly. Also, aka Rick the Tick, aka Ricky Baby. I'm not sure what he's going by tonight, but Rick K is always very helpful as well. But that's basically when TuliTuli is in the middle of a hot bidding war. Ricky, here or there.
They said Ricky.
Ricky it is tonight. Ricky it is. Bid increments are found on the left-hand side of your screen. Anything under $100 is a $1 bid increment. If it goes over $100, which I'm sure it will tonight, then we'll bump it up over up to $5 minimum bid increment. It can be a bid of 6, 8, 10, whatever you want, but it's got to be a minimum of $5 bid once it hits that $100 threshold. And also, I need your address for shipping for the wins and the gauze, particularly if you are Venmo or CashApp. I need your address, so be sure to include that in your comments or when you pay, or better yet, email me. And matter of fact, if TJF shows up this evening, we need an updated address on him because something got mailed back to us. And last but not least, thank you for your support. I'll tell you what, we've come back and back and back 50 times because you guys have been really great at participating and good-natured, and we run a nice clean show, and we appreciate people coming back time after time. And let's see, let's continue with one of our traditions. Before we even start selling any silver, we're going to give some away. So I just had some, here they are.
Yeah,
Mrs. T, thank you very much. This is, here you go. You got 4 grams right here. Winner, 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 chicken dinner. Who wouldn't want to be a winner and receive a gram of silver with their purchase? And there you go. We've got 4 winners. We had to institute the RH rule by adding a second, and then the Knox rule by adding a third. And then now we're up to 4. So 4 people will get a chance to win. You're at a great advantage if you, oh, by the way, hey, TtheSilverStacker's here. Hi, Tiger, another awesome YouTuber. If you happen to watch my videos throughout the week, you are at a great advantage. And so first we start with a commercial. Here's the commercial. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. Hey, TtheSilverStacker, I never came back because I never leave. All right, TtheSilverStacker, thank you very much. That's a nice way to start.
Yeah,
much
thanks,
appreciated.
Tiger.
And there you go. Tiger is a valued friend here of the channel and of me personally. Gone number 1 commercial, hit the subscribe and the bell. If by chance you landed here and you're not currently a subscriber, Tiger did it again. Look at this, Mrs. C. He just gifted 5 TtheSilverStacker memberships.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tiger. And we'll be happy to add more names to that. Chris Rivera just gifted. Holy smokes!
Look at
This
that.
is a 50 episode celebration, man. Thanks, Chris
And
Rivera.
there it
That's
is,
really
yeah.
nice of you.
It is nice.
All right. Wow.
And there they
We're
are.
off to a fun start here.
We are.
And so, hey, let's give these 4 away, Mrs. T.
Okay.
This is going to go by pretty quick. Here we go. I'm sure everybody knows the answer to this one. Who won the $100 coin shop challenge rematch? The rematch, it was on as a TheSilverStacker Classic. I do reruns from time to time, and that's really for the benefit. If it's a year-old video, there's usually about 7,000 or 8,000 people who had never seen it, and the winner was, let's see, Knox, Tiger, don't disappoint. The winner was Russ, and I got some feedback on that one. Quite a few people disagreed with my selection. Some agreed. I picked a Seated Liberty piece in nice condition. And let's see who won and congratulate them. Mrs. T, let me scroll up here. I am looking at, let's see here. Knox says Mike, incorrect. And then, Central Michigan's here. Hi, Central Michigan. Russ, Newt, if I'm looking at this correctly, Newt was the first one to get it right. And then Knox comes back with Russ, which I'll accept. I never said you could only vote once, so if you knew both the guys' names. And then Tiger with Russ and Rick K with Russ. So there we go. Mrs. T will keep track there. All those guys will get a little something, something there. And let me scroll down to the bottom and we'll get ready for our next tradition, which is a buck and go. We're going to do a buck and go. This is how this works. The first bid is $1 on this Aztec round here with the Aztec Sunstone. Now, somebody might get it for $17. Somebody might get it for $27. Somebody might get it for $37. Either way, somebody's going to wind up with this guy right here. Matter of fact, I'll feel more comfortable if I put it in a flip. There we go. Put that there. And you've got a nice little Aztec round there. Jay's at 20. And so if you're new here, this is the way it works. We do a countdown towards the end. When it looks like the bidding has kind of slowed down a bit, I'll say going once, going twice. And then once I type in the word sold, S-O-L-D, everything above that is a fair bid. Everything below is just too late. So Eric is at 26. And that's how it works. And Newt is at 27, and the bids are still rolling in. And I'll just start off the countdown at Newt at 27. Now, if you're new here, if you're not familiar, Mrs. T, we've got over 50 people here.
Yeah.
I'm going to say going one time, which I just did. Do you have any Mexican gold? No Mexican gold tonight, but I do have gold from a couple different places in the world, but not Mexican. I'm going 2 times. And who's in the lead? Newt? Going once, going twice, and sniper time. Sold to TtheSilverStacker at $28. You got a nice round there. And by the way, I don't know if you guys caught this. Yep, sniper already. I don't know if you guys caught this, but silver was on the rise today. Congratulations, Tiger. And yeah, silver was up yesterday. Silver was up today, and it's going in the right direction. That's for sure. And so today I'm going to do something really different. I'm just going to start snatching stuff from everything I have up here and just go with the flow. I'll tell you what, let's do this little piece. This is a really interesting piece. I got this one a little while back. I showed it on a video, and there you go. This is called a Norfed Liberty Dollar. This one happens to be, see, it says Liberty Dollar right there. It says $5, 2003. The dude who made these got in big trouble. You're not supposed to, in the United States of America, put a monetary notation there or denomination on a coin that you make yourself as if it's really worth $5 US. And he got in big trouble. And I can't remember if he did any jail time or not. But I'll tell you what, just starting with the tradition of the 50th episode and having some fun, let's just do a buck and go on this too. And I didn't mention this in my short video that I made, but if memory serves me right, he used his wife as the model in this this piece right here. So let me zoom in on it. See if I can do that. There you go. There she is. I'm pretty sure that is his wife. And how do you like that? Can you imagine your spouse on thousands and thousands and maybe even millions of pieces? I want to tell you, oh, hey, Kevin from the Coin Hunt is here. Hi, Kevin. I want to tell you, these are highly collectible. It's more than just a piece of silver. And this one happens to be 1/2 ounce. It says it down here towards the bottom. Highly collectible. They come at a nice premium when you can find them. And whenever I find them, I snatch them up. I've got a little collection going. I just found also a little 1/10 piece that I added to my collection. So now I've got the 10th, the half, and the full. And so I'm going to go one time. And by the way, the guy who's in the lead looks like Kevin from the Coin Hunt. And better use the wifey as a model instead of the girlfriend. That is right, Tiger. Very correct on that one. It could get you in big trouble. Kevin from the Coin Hunt is in the lead, going 2 times at $31. That's a good price on that little piece right there for the collectability factor. Now we're at the sniper time, going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, lordy, not stacks. The Tennessean takes it down at 32. Rick Hay tried to jump in there, and looks like Knox. This one's heading to Tennessee. So from Indiana to Tennessee, there you go. All right, good start there. Let's go from what's here. That was a 2003. Let's go to something that's probably about 1,500 or maybe 1,700 years old. This is an ancient piece. Now, I have by the way, did I give Knox a clap there? I have the privilege of being friends with the guys from Harlan J. Burke. When Harlan J. Burke happens to be one of the foremost experts in the area of ancients, and they are able to acquire some amazing stuff from around the world, from over the centuries. This one has some writing on it that I don't even ask me. I have no idea. It just has an amazing eye appeal. The detail on this thing, whatever ruler this was, and here's the fun of it. You get this mailed to you, and you do the research and find out when was it struck, where was it struck, but the detail, I mean, you could even see, I don't know if the camera picks it up or not, but you can even see fine detail in this ruler's hair. Let me see if I could get it in a position so you can really see it. The detail is incredible. Buck and go, why not? It is our 50th show. Buck and go on the interesting ancient piece. I am not an expert in ancients. Mm-hmm. I don't even have very much knowledge at all in ancients. All I know is it's old as heck and it's cool as can be. And I like them. And mm-hmm. I'm able to pick them up, and I'm able to cherry pick and pick the best ones out of the Harlan J. Burke collection to offer to you. I'm not sure too many people around the country, whoever does auctions, can say that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That they are able to cherry pick from the best. And mm-hmm. I am. All right. Simple Hillbilly is at $20. And here we go. I'm going to say going one time. Can you imagine a coin that might be 1,700 or 1,800 years old? And Cranky's at 22. I was going to say for $20, this thing has survived with tremendous detail. Mm-hmm. I've been showing some early copper on my channel, the early copper from the 1700s that was made by the early U.S. Mint. This, my friends, is early copper. I'm going to say Simple Hillbilly at 25 going one time. Simple Hillbilly at 25 going two times. Now, if you want to jump in on this, now is your chance. You better act fast because I'm typing out. Oh, Raymond Sullivan jumps in at 26. Hi, Raymond. Oh, no, Cranky's at 30. Cranky's at 30 on the cool ancient piece. And I was going to say, we come down to the end pretty fast here. Cranky at 30 going one time for your ancient. And even if you want to start out as an ancient collector or just do a little research, do a little internet research, here's a fun little mystery for you. Going once, going twice, and sold. And Cranky, it looks like it held up $30. Congratulations, Cranky, on that one. All right. Let's see. Where do I go from here? All right. Let's do a slab. I got a couple slabs tonight. Here you go. This is, extreme close-up on Benjamin Franklin. And as you can see, it's a really nice piece. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see the particulars. This is 1963. You've got 90% silver here. And she is a beaut. Take a look at this one. Proof 66 on a coin that is that old and that pretty. 50 cent. I'll tell you what, 50 cent, 50th auction. Let's start it at $1 and go and see where she winds up. Pretty piece. Look at that. Hopefully the camera does it justice to make it. How many years is that? 60 years? Yeah, 60-year-old coin in that kind of condition. $1 and go on the Benji. And to me, one of my favorite figures in American history. I've read a biography on him that was just incredible. And the book was about as thick as that slab right there because he did so much. My goodness. He had an amazing life. And even in his old age, he went over to France and was flirting with the young ladies and getting himself into trouble and everything else. And I'll tell you what a crazy, crazy life. Mike is at 25 going one time. Simple Hillbillies at 30. And by the way, just to get a coin like this slabbed, it's probably about $25 or so. Speaking of slabs, I'm looking forward to getting my hands on those Libertads that I had my buddy Matt Dinger slab for me. Yeah, he was a ladies' man indeed. Simple Hillbilly at 30 going one time. Simple Hillbilly at 30 going two times. Yeah, I don't know. Old Benjamin Franklin got around, I'll tell you that. Simple Hillbilly is at 45 on the Benjamin Franklin. Perhaps looked at a comp and saw, hey, that's an expensive coin right there at that grade. It's a proof 66, not just a normal 66. Simple Hillbilly at 45 going one time. And Simple Hillbilly at 45 going two times. And well, that was a backup bid. Okay, he's at 30 and going at 30, going once, going twice. Hold my beer and then put the key on it. Yeah, that was him. There you go. Congratulations, you got a nice one there. There you go, Mrs. T. And all right, let's go. We went ancient. We went 1963. Let's go somewhere. Hey, is David's doubloons here? I know he likes his American coinage. Here you go, 1900 Morgan dollar. It's a nice looking one. It's got very nice eye appeal, as you can see. That nice even toning that you would expect to see on a coin that's 124 years. Hey, the math's easy on that one. And there you go. The eagle with the spread wings with the little O. That stands for New Orleans. Buck and go. Why not, Mrs. T? Buck and go. We'll keep doing buck and goes as long as things work out okay for us. We don't have to make a fortune off of each one, but as long as it keeps going okay, we'll do a buck and go on the Morgan dollar. How do you like that? All right, Henry Hicks, $10 on a Morgan dollar. Excuse me, Mike. It's bumping up now. Let me take a sip of water, clear my throat here. Yeah, the New Orleans Mint. Man, that could have, maybe that paid for a couple of po' boys over the years.
They want to see the back again.
Oh, you want to see the reverse? Here you go. There is that eagle. I'll zoom in for you a little bit. Maybe that'll help. You could clearly see that O down below. Uh-oh. Maybe I won't zoom. Oh, there we go. There is the reverse. It's been well worn and well loved over the years. It's not a perfect coin, but nice addition to your collection. That's for sure. And let me get that countdown going. We have Steve S. at going one time. Yeah. And I like that. Oh, I like the New Orleans Mint. Steve S. Hey, Spokane. Going two times. And Steve S. going once. Going twice. And sold. All right. Let's just... oh, boy. I've got some Libertads for you guys. Let me run the first of the Libertads. We'll start small. How about that? We'll start small. Whoops. With this little guy right here. There you go. Proof. Libertad. 1/10 ounce. I'm not even sure how many they've minted, but it's usually a very, very low number on these proof Libertads. This is kind of like these come out after all the the VUs come out, and then they release the proofs, and then you don't see them anymore. So here's your chance on a little proof Libertad. Start me out at a buck and go on a Libertad. Oh. I know, all the humanity, right?
I want to know, it's 2023.
It's a 2023. Yeah, this is the fresh one. And once these are sold and make their way to people's collections, you ain't going to see them again. Let me just put it that way, because people snatch these suckers up and they put them in their collections like me. I've got at least one or two of these in mine. And yeah, and like I said, you're talking low mintage, and you're talking a coin that, what is it? I would venture to say that by the end of March, you're not going to find these any more, because basically here's your chance. 6-pack going one time at 26, under 30. If you get it there, you got a good deal. 6-pack. And I'm going to say 6-pack 110 at 26 going 2 times. All right, this is a dangerous time, so 6-pack. There might be some other folks creeping out there that might want to jump in and try to snipe you. I'm going to say going once, going twice. Ooh, too low. And sold. 6-pack, you got so far, the deal of the night. People are coming in behind you that were just a little too late. 6-pack, good job. If you want something, you go for it and you don't wait. And 6-pack got a good one. Woo! Nice. All righty. Let's keep the fun rolling with, I don't know. What the heck? Let me throw out a 2023 ASC just for the heck of it. The most widely recognized bullion coin on the planet. There you go. ASC 2023. What do you think I'm going to do on this one, Mrs. C?
Oh, should I dare say it? A buck and go?
Yep, there you go. Buck and go on an ASC. Why not? Everybody over this 50 episodes has been very good to us. We'll just keep doing buck and goes all night long as we can. And hey, look, Mrs. C, we've got over 70 people here. That's cool. Gary Huffman's at 28 on the ASC. 2023, very good condition. Again, nice opportunity for me going to coin shops all the time, getting to know the owners. I get into the good stuff and cherry pick and pick out the prettiest ones. Gary Huffman at 33 going 1 time. Hard Chronic at 38. And Hard Chronic at 38 going 1 time. Hard Chronic at 38 going 2 times. And going once, going twice, and sold. Hard Chronic came strong and took home a nice one. I'm so sorry, Hard Chronic. I stand corrected. David's doubloons jumped in there, and that was the snipe of the night. We have all kinds of adventures on this channel, and David's doubloons gotcha that time. And don't worry, there'll be more ASCs immediately. My friends, I don't know if you knew the term tape toner, and if you're new to that term, let me introduce you to what a tape toner is. Somebody taped this to some album somewhere, God knows when, for whatever reason. And as you could see, it takes years for tone action like that to build up. You got some blue, you got some purple. This is a pretty one. No tape on that side, but it does have a gorgeous tone. Guys, this is, if you're into tape toners, and there's a guy that used to have a YouTube channel called Fish, the Inefficient Stacker, and he actively sought out tape toners and collected them. And there you go. Here is one for you. Oh my is right. Buck and go on the tape toner. If you know, you know. That's all I'll say. I'll let you guys start bidding. I miss Fish too. He was on Pirate Stacker's channel several weeks ago, and I watched that entire episode start to finish, and it's good to see Fish doing very, very well. And I can tell you, these tape toners, by the way, in case you're curious, if you can't see, this is a 2012, so you've got a back date tape toner. I wouldn't be surprised, based on like the way the parts that aren't taped look, if somebody got it fresh in 2012, taped it straight into some kind of album, and there she is. So yeah, these definitely go at a premium if you're into the tape toners. I could.
So it's a thing then, huh?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah.
It really. Matter of fact, I probably should have kept this for my own album. If I would have thought about it, not open up my big mouth and throwing it on there, I would have. But it's too late. I already threw it out there. Simple Hillbilly is at 35. I have an ASC album that I try to make as interesting as humanly possible. And believe it or not, I have quite a few colored coins and different motifs and different themes. Looking at Steve S at 36 on the tape toner, I was thinking this would probably go for 50 or higher, but we'll see. Well, it might be a bargain time for Steve S. I have no idea. There's only one way to find out, and that's to count down. Steve S at 36 going one time. Yep. Oh, Rick, hey, you cleaned it up. Oh, don't do that. Send them to me. Ricky. Whenever I hear Ricky, I think of Ricky Tikki Tavi, which I don't know. Some of you might remember that cartoon back in the day. Simple Hillbilly bumps it up to 37, and we're going to count her down going one time. That means, Steve, you're out. You need to bump it up a little bit. You might want to take it to 40. I love that mongoose. That mongoose was a badass. He was fearless. Going two times, and let's see if this one holds up. Steve S does bump it up to 38, and I'll count down for Steve. Steve at 38 going one time. Steve, and this is a good man, a bargain under 40. Yee! Going two times on the tape toner. Yeah, I think I really should have kept this one. Going once, going twice, and sold. Looks like Steve S got it. There you go, Steve S. Congratulations. All right, let's do our, we're not going to do many bins tonight, but let's do these guys right here. I'm going to show you. Maybe if I put that down without pinching my finger again. I pinched my finger earlier, Mrs. C. Yeah, nice. We got half ouncers. Got a little stack there. And when they're gone, they're gone. Let's see. You got the Morgan, different. There's a Sunshine. And so, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If anybody's interested, I don't know. Let's see. Let's just call it $14. And when they're gone, they're gone. On the half ouncers, keeping in mind, half ouncers typically come with a decent premium. And here you go. $14. Just say bin 1, 2, whatever. Kevin Call takes 2. And Henry Hicks takes 1. And let's see. Anybody else? There you go. Gary Huffman takes 2. 2 left. And these are basically my costs, in case you're wondering about that. 6-pack takes 1. And Rick Hay. There you go. And they gone. Sorry about that. Looks like Rick Hay was the last to get a hold of one. And I'll tell you what, let's go back to another ancient. I had another one handy. I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. All right, this little dude right here has some interesting writing on it. Now, I don't know if any of you happen to be Greek and recognize these characters, this writing. And this is what stood out to me and made it very interesting. We're going to go a buck and go. And as you look at it and contemplate and bid, I'm going to kind of show it off a little bit. This one, it has a couple alphas. It looks like an E, maybe an I. I have no idea. It looks like an N, an alpha, a Y, but I don't know. I don't know what that is there on the left. I'm not sure what is depicted on the right, but here is the ruler's face there, and it's kind of hard to see. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it goes this way. These things were dug out of the ground back in the day. If anybody wants it, buck and go. You have an ancient coin. It could be, I don't know, 1,800 years old for $1. And there you go. There is your chance for $1. Take a chance on $1, look it up, and do a little research. And Henry Hicks is at $5. And as everybody...
When are you going to do the...
Oh,
yeah.
All right. Thanks for asking, Mrs. T. After this, we'll do another gaw.
Okay.
As the stuff on the display kind of dwindles down, we'll do another gaw. Here we go. And Sorcerer Stan is in the house at $11. Yeah, definitely. Buck and go. Simple Hillbillies at $15. I mean, just imagine what this coin might have survived. Back in those days, there were so many countries and regions that were at war and battling, whether it was the Ottomans or the Romans or you name it, you name the empire. Good chance some soldier at some point in time had this in his pocket when he was fighting with a sword and a shield. I mean, it just boggles the mind to think about the history of these coins. We're looking at Crank. Sorcerer takes it up to 22. Sorcerer at 22 going one time. And Fall Guy is here. We've got all kinds of people. Over 70 people are here. Sorcerer Stan at 22 going 2 times. Marathon Stacker, I agree. I mean, and I wish I was educated enough to know what those letters were and those characters. If some of you might see this and know, if you know, you know, here's your chance. Simple Hillbillies at 23. Sorcerer Stan is at 28. On the old ancient coin, hand-picked, cherry-picked from my buddies at Harlan J. Burke for yours truly. And I'm going to say Stan at 28, going 2 times, as Tuli reminds me. It could be Roman. I really couldn't tell you. And I don't want to say what something is if I don't know. Going up, Cranky bumps it up to 30. Yeah, I'd rather and Stan, Sorcerer Stan responds immediately. Sorcerer Stan at 31 going 1 time. And I'm going to say going 2 times. And I'm going to say going once, going twice, and sold. Who wound up with that rascal? Oh, Cranky, I'm sorry. Right after the sold, looks like Stan at 31. And don't worry, Cranky, I've got one more ancient coin. And we'll get to that after a giveaway. Mrs. T, you want to hand me some more of those little winner flips?
Sure.
And
there you go.
if you're just joining us, here you go. Winner. 4 winners will all receive not only the grams of silver, but bragging rights to say, I went on T's auction and I walked away a winner. Everybody wants to be a winner, but you have to watch the videos. But first, let me give the commercial before I give you question number 2. Join my Remind group. Here is the commercial. All you have to do is text 81010 this message at AGH3AB, and Tuli might even be able to copy and paste and put that in the comments if possible. But there is TuliTuli for you. So in your phone where you would normally put a phone number, you just put 81010 and this weird little message here. Since you have your pencil out and you're keeping track of what you win, just write this down at AGH3AB, and I'll send you a simple text and say, hey, the auction's about to start. And
I got my text today.
What's that?
I said I got my text today.
You got yours. 6-pack says he loves it, and it's very convenient. And trust me when I tell you, I'm not going to bug you and talk about the weather or silver spot price or the ball game or anything like that. It's just basically to say, hey guys, auction's about to start.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, there you go. What model pistol did I pour yesterday? It was the title of the video was the model of the gun. and it's basically one of the most popular models in the history of pistols, and introduced by Colt, the old 1911. I even threw my buddy Hickok in that video, and that guy, oh my goodness, if you're into shooting, you want to put Hickok in your playlist. He is the best. He's a former teacher, explains everything about the hobby very, very clearly in an educated way that's not over your head, and I would definitely do that. So we're looking at Knox with the first correct answer, and as I scroll down, Noob is next. The Noob followed by Newt, and then Jeff Tuli Tiger Thomas. Hi, Jeff Tuli Tiger Thomas, and those are our winners.
All right, congratulations.
There you go. All right, here we go. Let me put that off to the side,
Okay.
and we'll put these off to the side. And if I remember correctly, I said I would run an ancient. It'll be my last ancient of the night. And where'd that guy go? Oh, okay. I don't know. You might say, I don't know. It's all a matter of preference, but you might say, I saved the best for last. This is a big old ancient coin, just like the last one. It has lettering all around the perimeter. It's got the probably Roman emperor, but don't quote me on that. I don't know if it's a Roman emperor or what dynasty this is from, but that would probably be a good guess. Could be Greek. I don't know. Let's see what's on the reverse. Ooh, this is probably why it caught my eye. It has a cool little figure, again, with some more writing there. And it looks like this figure is leaning on what could be a shield. Could be, I don't know what it's leaning on, but you could clearly see a figure. I want to let you know, before I put it in the flip, it felt dusty in my hands. I mean, these things are literally taken out of the dirt when they do excavations and they find them. Maybe you're building a house somewhere in Italy and you find a little cache of coins, but we're going to do a buck and go on this guy and see where he lands. What side do you want to see? Do you want to see the little figure leaning?
The leaning figure?
The leaning figure, or do you want to see the strong-looking emperor with the writing around the perimeter? I don't know which side I like better. Look, that little guy looks like he's taking a load off, sitting, leaning against a fence post or something. Yeah. Buck and go, Jay's at 18. And again, the research that you can do and little Google search and finding out, it might be a neat thing to do with your kid or grandkid or something like that at a bargain price. Below what you might pay for it and other places. Simple Hillbilly is at 25. Simple Hillbilly is at 25. Yeah, William Jones. One of my buddies is a metal detector. I was kind of thinking about doing a video with him and hitting him up and say, hey, Bob, let's go do some metal detecting, and I'll make a video on it. Cranky's at 30. Although in Indiana, I seriously doubt that we would find a coin with an emperor and a little dude leaning on something on the reverse. We might find an old Mercury dime or something like that, but you never know. Might have to hit some spots that are, historically significant. Maybe we'll find something really cool. Simple Hillbilly at 33 going one time. Simple Hillbilly. Oh, Cranky is at 35. Cranky at 35 going one time. Steve, you're behind Cranky. You need to bump it up a little bit. I've got Cranky at 35 going two times and going once, going twice, and sold. Oh boy, looks like Steve S. No, wait. Simple Hillbilly at 36. Simple Hillbilly. Ooh, that's been a good battle all day between those guys. Yeah. Simple Hillbilly at 36. Congratulations, and thank you for your bidding, guys. All right. Man, oh man. We talked about that Colt revolver. What do you think, Mrs. T? Should we do it?
Well, yeah, you've been talking about it.
There you go. This is 1911 pistol. P01. Oh, I should have texted a buddy of mine, but I don't. You snooze, you lose. This is a cool little piece. One of my, and I made this just yesterday. One of my favorite parts about this piece is that I stamped 999 FS fine silver right on the slide on the top there. Came out really good, like very nice. And then you got a little pour line action, my T logo, 2.1 ounces, P01. And the P doesn't stand for pistol, it stands for prototype. This is the first one that I pulled out of the old furnace and poured into the mold and quenched and finished. Pistol number 1, prototype number 1. That the P stands for prototype. Let's see, Mrs. T, should I do it?
Yep.
Buck and go. Uh-oh, there we go. Buck and go on the 1911. You got the what do you call it? Oh my God, why am I drawing a blank, Mrs. T?
I don't know. No. You're too shook up.
Yeah, they got the hammer that you can cock back there. And whoa, Tuli is at 125. TuliTuli is at 125, definitely dropping the hammer. And TuliTuli has a collection going of my pieces that are the prototypes. And she and let's see, a couple other people on the planet have the biggest collection. Hey, Mark. Mark says he'll take it. Uh-oh, Raymond Sullivan jumps in there at 128, TuliTuli. You're out at this point in time. Mark said he would be the moderator. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you very much, my friend.
Doesn't have to go up 5.
Let's see.
120.
Oh, well, either way, Tuli's at 135.
Okay.
Raymond, if you want it, you'd have to be at 130, or excuse me, 140 or higher. Raymond blew past that and is at 180. Raymond is at 180. Oh my.
They said why a P01 and not just a P?
Oh, you know what? Just so I can remember, I don't know. I just started doing it that way. I like the number 1 just to designate. That's numero uno. That's the first one ever created. And there you go. We're looking at.
But then he said 140. So we need to confirm with Raymond.
Okay, Raymond, are you at 140 or 180? Just let us know. Raymond, please respond. 140 or 180. Just let us know, Raymond. Oh man. Raymond, 140 or 180?
He said
140. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Raymond, for being quick. Tuli's at 150. And the bidding continues. Tuli is in the lead. We'll see what happens. But let me put my cursor in the right spot. We'll see what happens. But either way, I'm going to count down. TuliTuli at 150, going one time.
Mm-hmm.
Raymond is now at 180. Raymond is,
but maybe we're going to check and see because maybe.
No, I think, well, he bested, Ray at 180, Central Michigan says. Raymond at 180, Mark confirms Raymond at 180. And let's see, TuliTuli, you're out at this point. Raymond, he might have shot a 1911 a time or two over the years. And Raymond at 180 going one time. Mm-hmm. Raymond, Jeff is putting the eyeballs on there. Uh-huh. What's going to happen next? And TuliTuli says, ooh, that's rough.
Yeah. Rough
Raymond is in the lead. Going once. Going twice to Rough Raymond. And JK is encouraging Tuli to snipe it. Last chance. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Rough Raymond. Rough Raymond. And no worries, TuliTuli. I appreciate it. And Raymond, thank you for, that's another one for you. Another one for Tuli. Yeah. And I appreciate you guys supporting my silver pour artwork. And let's see. Mrs. T. I'll tell you what we're going to do. If we can find that other one, I have no idea where I even put it. Do you see another one of those guys laying around somewhere? Oh, I know where I put it.
Mhm.
It's in this right here. We need to do this next too, by the way. No, it's not there. Mrs. T, I have another one of those. And if you could help me find it. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Here it is. All right. Why not?
Okay, so.
Pistol number 2, I decided, oh, what the heck? I'll throw some tone action on this one. And I was very pleased with the way it came out. As you could see, that 999 FS just jumps out. It's nice and even on that slide. Looking pretty there with the tone. And then you can't own the prototype. The next best thing is number 2. And man, that tone looks cool. That tone looks cool. It just poured just yesterday. How much, you ask? Buck and go. There you go. Buck and go on the toner. And Tony's saying, wow. Yeah, I feel the same way. When I pulled it out of the liver of sulfur and I did my thing and I used a little something to shine it up. Kevin, for the coin hunt, $4. All right, $4. Rick Hayes at $6. I was very pleased with the way it came out. At this point, Mrs. C, you better start bidding on this thing.
Yeah. To keep it.
Let me drink some water and let these bids go up to at least double digits.
Yeah.
And there you go. Crafty is at 50. Knox is at 61. And okay, I can breathe a little bit better now. I thought it was going to go for $8, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I think the tone, I'm pretty proud of that one. It looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. Rick K is at 71, aka Ricky. And
yeah,
we've got a little bidding war, so I'll back off a little bit. Kevin, you need one of these for your collection. TuliTuli and Kevin, along with Sherry, have the biggest collections. Others people like Newt, his collection is growing, and you just pick one up here, you pick one up there. And by the way, these are the only 2 silver pours that I have for this evening. The prototype and the toned one. And if I win the mega tonight, oh yeah, I got in on that in the office and I put in my $2. So if this happens to be our last auction at number 50 and you never hear from me again,
that's why
you might run into me on an island somewhere.
Oh, really?
In a Speedo drinking a pina colada.
Okay.
All right.
That's
Tuli's at 100. Tuli is at 100, and Mark has taken over. What is Kevin Hunt? They're for my cats, not for me. You know what? I don't know. Might be dangerous for a cat to play with that 1911. Wouldn't want him to swallow it. All right. TuliTuli at 100 going one time. Yeah, you're right, Knox. You would still find me in coin shops spending my shekels.
Yep.
And I think I'd bump it up a little bit. I would finally have my 16D Mercury dime. By the way, Kevin, keep an eye out for me. I'm looking for a 16D Mercury dime. One of my dream coins. And if I won that big pot of money, I think I'd have one. Alrighty. We're looking at Tuli at 100. Going once. Tuli at 100. Go. Let's see. Tuli at 105. Is that a backup bid? Tuli at
100.
Okay, Tuli at 100 going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, lordy. I got distracted by the backup bid. Kevin Call snuck in like a thief in the night and put in a bid for 115. Kevin Call, ouch.
Out of nowhere.
Ouch, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
Oh, Noob says
Oh, wow.
sniper indeed.
Yeah.
And TuliTuli is probably cussing under her breath, but she says, nice win, Kevin Call.
Yeah.
And she probably means it, knowing her, because she's a nice person. But that's about the nicest snipe as I've ever seen. Yep, Kevin at 115. I think you'll be happy with this one, my friend.
Yeah.
Nice piece. And that's my last silver pour of the evening. All right, you guys ready to be blown away? All right, here we go. Here we go, Mrs. T. Are you ready for this one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to put this up by the microphone. You guys can guess what it is. Can anybody guess what it is? All right, did you hear that? All right, you might have guessed. Feel free to put your guess. No, it's not popcorn.
No.
I'm not getting ready to do some. I don't even like microwave popcorn. I like the real stuff, and I don't mind taking a little extra time. Mark is guessing Engelhard. Oh no, the old Prospector. Bag of Skittles, Doritos. Man, you got some good guesses. Gummy bears.
Yeah.
No, might as well show them. There you go, Engelhard. Pretty, pretty, pretty. There you go. You got a whole strip of Engelhards. And no, they're not consecutive, but there you go. Mm-hmm. Engelhard, Mrs. T. I hate to do it. I think you have them handy. I've got scissors, and I'm not afraid to use them.
Yeah.
I've got scissors, and I'm not afraid to use them. We're going to bin them. Okay. Excuse me, not bin them.
No.
Auction them. Here's the rules before you start bidding. Buck and go. Yes, you heard right. Buck and go for the 50th auction. Buck and go. Winner gets their prerogative on how many they want. And I'll just multiply it. If they want 2, they get 2. They want 4, they get 4. Here's how many you have available to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Mm-hmm. 10. You got 10? Buck and go. Take 1, take 10, take whatever you want. On the old Engelhard bars, you've got vintage at its best. The Engelhard, this is the big E, the E with the bull logo there. And on the reverse, you've got the Engelhard 3 times. Buck and go in a wrapper. Mm-hmm. There you go. We're looking at J at 36. On the old, oh, there it is. We'll leave it right there. Won't mess with it anymore. Hard Chronic Newt at 40. Yeah, these are probably $50 bars in the plastic like that. At least Newt's at 40. But wherever they land, they land. That's the beauty of an auction. The market will dictate what these go for. And right now, Newt's saying, I'll take them at 40, going 1 time. Newt at, Raymond, we're not done yet, my friend. It's Newt's in the lead. Newt's in the lead at 40. If you wanted to outbid him and best him, you'd have to be at 41 or higher. And yep, it's got a TuliTuli's helping you out. Newt at 40, 42 to Tiger. Tiger, if you know, now Tiger's been talking smack about melting for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Yes.
And I thought he was full of beans until I saw his setup that he has in his shop with a furnace just like mine, and he has full nuclear capabilities to melt to 2,000 degrees. And so now I don't know if we should stop thinking he's joking around, because he's reached that status. Hard Chronic's at 44. Hard Chronic is at 44 going 1 time. Hard Chronic, before I thought he was bluffing like Saddam Hussein saying he has weapons of mass destruction. Now I see he really does. Tiger Stacker at 45, melt with the plastic. Oh, you're going to ruin another Crucible, Tiger. Oh, man. Hard Chronic responds at 47. Yeah, I thought these might be $50 all day. Kevin, you're going the wrong direction, Kevin. Hard Chronic is at 47 going 1 time. Hard Chronic at 47 going 2 times. And going once. Oh, Newt's at 50. Newt's at 50. Yeah, let me get the cursor ready here. I almost hit SOLD, but now I have to say Newt at 50 going one time. Newt at 50 going two times. And going once, going twice, and sold. And it looks like Newt at 50. Congratulations, Newt. Your option 1 through 10, just let us know, and we'll go from there, and we'll go to backup bidders. 1 to 10, Newt. You can have the whole string if you like, or just a few. All right. Let's see. Oh boy, they're talking trash to Tiger there. I can't wait to see what kind of crazy creations. The man has a great imagination. Newt says 1. You got it. We'll snip the first one off on the end, and then we'll go to backup bidders. All right. Let's see. Let me make sure I don't. There you go.
Okay.
Newt takes it.
Okay.
And then TuliTuli gives the order. Chronic at 50. Let me know how many you want Chronic, or if, at that number. Let me know Chronic. And then Mark is same as well. Is Mark leaving? Mark, you take care, my friend. Always a pleasure to see you here.
Bye, Mark.
And you take care, amigo. And we'll keep you on our thoughts and prayers as well. All right. And who are we waiting on? We're waiting on, let's see, Newt, Chronic, and then Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Newt, Chronic, and Hunt. So Chronic and Hunt, let us know. And I think Tiger was in there somewhere as well. Mark, you're always a pleasure to see you here. Chronic says 2. Mm-hmm. You got it. Mr. Chronic says 2. And there they go. Very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
And that leaves, let's see, after Mr. Chronic, got a couple more there. Let's see, who was after Chronic, Mrs. T? Any idea?
Kevin.
Oh, Hunt and Tiger.
Tiger.
That sounds kind of good together. Hunt the Tiger. Hunt, let us know. $50, make you holler. Tiger, you too, let us know. In case Kevin doesn't want the rest. Newt says he'll actually do 2. We'll give him another one.
Mm-hmm.
And Newt, I'll put that right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Newt takes another. Kevin says I'm good. Mm-hmm. Tiger, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 available, amigo. But if you melt them, I don't know what I'll do. I will send Kevin Hunt to come find you or something.
Why?
I don't know.
Why Kevin?
I don't know. Kevin's a pretty tough guy, man.
Well, I know, but.
All right. Tiger, let us know. If not, we'll put these off to the side. Tiger will take 5 bars and all the plastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leaving 1 up for grabs. And congratulations, Tiger, Newt, everybody. Tiger leaves 1. There you go. The 5, Tiger, I'm serious about this. I don't want to see you put these in your furnace. That would not be good for your furnace, your crucible, or your breathing, to breathe in that plastic from Lord knows when, 1981 or whatever this is. All right, we'll put that off to the side. Woo! That was a good one. Thank you, guys. All right. You guys ready to go loco? Here we go. Boom. 2019 back date PCGS killer slab with a Mexican flag, green, white, and red with the eagle. Let me show you the reverse. It is pretty as can be. And MS69 First strike, my friends. First strike in a killer looking slab. Yep, I'll do it. Buck and go. Buck and go on the Libertad from 2019. And there you go. Let's see. Kevin's scared of Matt Dinger.
Yeah.
Speaking of Matt Dinger, I will be on Matt Dinger's show tomorrow evening. So if you'd like to see me on Matt Dinger's Coin Show podcast, tune in tomorrow at 7 Central. And Rick K at 45. Oh, that's less than I paid. Ooh, and it's back day too, guys. Fish Finder knows that's 55 easy. Should be into the 60s, but Fish Finder is at 55. Good strong bid there, Fish Finder. Thank you, sir. And let's see if it holds up for you. That's a nice piece, nice slab. Let me show you the reverse. Here you go. There is the reverse. Pristine shape. How it didn't get a perfect 70, I have no idea, but it's damn near. And it's a first strike. What I really like about this one is this Mexican flag label. You don't find that all the time. A lot of times you see it like a white label with a winged angel of victory on the right. I really like this particular variety. Let's see, the obverse. There's the obverse. Oh, excuse me. This is the reverse. Thank you. I almost lost I was thinking about other stuff. Tiger with that stupid plastic. He's scaring me over here. This is the obverse. This is the reverse. And thank you, Central Michigan. We don't want to give anybody a bad education around here. Fish Finder at 60, going one time. Mm-hmm. Fish Finder at 60, going two times. And even that, I think, is a very good deal on a back date. You're not going to find too many more of these 2019s floating around. This is right around the time everybody went bananas. Oh, Raymond bumps it up to 65. This is right around the time that everyone went bananas about Libertads. It seemed like the whole world discovered them all at the same time, simultaneously. Fish Finder's at 68 and going one time. Fish Finder at 68, going two times. And we got a nice little surprise for you right after this one. Going once, going twice, and sold. Who wound up with it? Oh, Raymond, just a hair short of that one. Fish Finder got it at 68. Sorry about that, Raymond. You'll have another opportunity for another Libertad that is absolutely killer in just a moment, but Fish Finder takes that one home. All right, let me bump that up a little bit. And okay, we'll just pan up just a little. There we go. And here we go.
Mm-hmm. There's that one and that one.
I think we'll do this one first. All right, let me get this out of the way. TuliTuli, in addition to being someone who enjoys other people's silver pours, just like Tiger is about to embark on, she became a silver pour artist herself a while back. And this, my friends, is a heavy piece. 3.8 ounces in a nice little black satchel. And it comes with a certificate of authenticity. And whoa, this is the prototype? This is like the original? Whoa, that's what it says right there. It comes with a upside down TuliTuli sticker right there. And let's see what the prototype looked like. This is the first time I'm seeing it, guys. Oh boy. Ooh, baby. Very nice. Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Proto. She put it right on there. Boom, boom. With some little hearts there.
Mm-hmm.
TuliTuli, 3.8 ounces. Got some nice little fine pour lines. 999 FS, fine silver. Proto. Boom. Woo-wee. All right, guys. Tuli's first one of this particular type. And Tuli, should we do it at $1? Why not? Buck and go. And we'll see. Yeah, outstanding indeed. Buck and go on wisdom. And Rick K is at 100. Rick K is at 100. Boom, right off the bat. Buck and go, 1 to 100. Just like a Tesla. Did you hear about the new Tesla?
No.
It goes to 1 to 60 or 0 to 60 in less than a second.
Wow.
I think they might issue neck braces when they let you get behind the wheel of that thing. 0 to 60. It's their new car that's absolutely incredible. We're looking at Cranky at 140. Raymond, Cranky beat you to 140. Looks like the Cinderella a bit. I don't know. It looks like, kind of like a fairy or something magical. Although she resembles the Libertad in a certain way. I won't mention how, but she bears a resemblance in a certain way. Very nice there. Very nice. I'll put it up so you see it a little bit better in the light. Mrs. T just gave me a look. I have no idea why. That because it's shiny. That's why. All right. Shiny. Oh, that's what Tuli is talking about. Shiny man at 145. I don't know if it's a self-portrait or not, Kevin. I went on a Zoom meeting with TuliTuli, and I showed her what I look like, but she didn't show me what she looked like, so I have no idea. It could be a self-portrait for all we know. Shiny at 155, and he's outshining Cranky. He's outshining Cranky. 155 to the shiny man. And guys, don't forget, this is a prototype. This is the first one of these she ever made. And she kind of held it back. She's done another one of these or two. She held back the prototype, and then boom, it shows up in my P.O. box. We're looking at the shiny man at 155, Cranky is at 160. Shiny man, you need to shine a little brighter. Cranky's got you at 160. And Cranky at 160. Shiny man does not back down. He's at 170 for the TuliTuli. Beautiful pour. I'd like the magic stuff on the others, my left-hand side as I face the round. And man, for the prototype, it came out really, really good. Kevin at 200, boom! Putting the shiny man response. Here we go, guys. It's gonna be one of those type of nights. All right, here we go. Silver's up, guys, but this is got much more value over the silver content. And if you're one of the 67 people that are watching, this is high entertainment, my friends. We're looking at shiny man at 210, and boom, going one time. Shiny man at 210, going two times. Working on sand casting now. TuliTuli, feel free to call me anytime. I'll give you whatever advice. TheSilverStacker at 220. Tigers at 220. Kevin is at 225. The fun continues, my friends. The fun continues. And Shiny Man, you're behind Kevin from the coin hunt at 225. Who made this one? This one was made by TuliTuli, who is your moderator that everybody knows is the best. And we're looking at Kevin saying, not yet, Shiny, 250. Kevin at 250. Fans of the TuliTuli silver pours, rightly so. She does a tremendous job. Kevin at 250 going one time. Wait a minute. I stand corrected. Shiny Man is at 255. Woo-wee! Got a good auction here, Mrs. T. Fun stuff.
Yeah, look at that. Going back and forth, back and forth.
All right. Shiny Man at 255. Going one time. Boxing gloves are out. They might even throw off the gloves and go bare knuckle on this one. Shiny Man going two times. Kevin puts a cat in a box, whatever that means. That might be a finishing tactic here. Going once, going twice, and sold. And Crafty Spouse says, darn, that's damn. All right, there you go. Congratulations, TuliTuli, on a beautiful piece. And Kevin does the classy thing and says, good win. And good win indeed. Let me put this on the table to my left. Give it to Mrs. T. She'll take all the notes. And woo! All right, let's go on to something very interesting that I acquired today. I'd be willing to bet that none of you have ever seen one of these before, because I had not. Kevin, you run a coin shop. Maybe you've seen something like this. You know, for those of you who have always wanted to buy a kilo of silver and thought, well, a kilo is just too ridiculously expensive, I can't afford a kilo, maybe you can afford a quarter kilo. This is not 1,000 grams, which is what a kilo is, 250 grams. You've got the Queenie on that side. She doesn't look all old and shriveled up there either. And this is from 2022, St. Helena. It has a denomination on it. So that makes it a coin bar, 250 gram. And if you want to do the math, it's already done for you. That's over 8 ounces of silver. Now, that is something to behold. A coin bar, that's a quarter of a kilo. Take a look at this side. Doesn't that look cool? I mean, who doesn't like a coin or a bar with a ship on it? And look at that. I mean, that's pretty darn cool. The East India Company. It's got a little shield on it. Oh, Mrs. T, should I do it?
Yep.
What the hell? Buck and go. Buck and go. It might land below what I paid. Might land above what I paid. But you're talking 8 ounces of silver in one shot here. Buck and go. Pete Clark starts us off at $1. 8 ounces of silver. So do the math.
Yeah.
But you've got a coin bar. I'm guessing not many of you have seen something like this before. Simple Hillbillies at 150, which is still way, way low. We have, put it this way, to reach $25 an ounce, you'd have to be at 200.
Yeah.
We'll see where it lands. I put it at a buck and go. I open up my mouth and I said it. And yeah, 8 ounces of beautiful silver in a form of a coin bar. But you know me, I get attracted to the neat, unique, crazy, weird stuff. And it's not every day you see a quarter of a kilo. And we'll let these guys ratchet it up as they think, well, gosh, right now it's below the price of a stinky Buffalo round. Let me jump in on something cool for my collection. I really like that side. Let me put that there. You got the ship. And I don't know, it looks really cool. Jeff Tuli Tiger Thomas is at 220. And yeah, you gotta love that ship. Let me zoom in on it a little bit. It has a neat feature that the waves are like a proof-like surface, and it just like really stands out in the respect that you see the ship on the shiny sea there. We're looking at Raymond at 240. We're looking at Raymond at 240. And St. Helena, the island Napoleon was left on, wasn't it? Central Michigan, you got me there. I really don't know. And 250 gram, a little over 8 ounces. And it looks like Raymond is in the lead at 240, going one time. Knox confirms, correct. Ooh, that's a neat piece, and that's a good price, Raymond. A very good price for a silver coin bar that probably most of you have never seen before, including myself. Going 2 times to Raymond Sullivan. You've got to be at 245 or higher. to jump ahead of Raymond at the last second here if you want to make a snipe, and Tiger does so. Raymond, you're out right now. Tiger's got you at 245. So Raymond, you'd have to be at 250 or higher. Central Michigan must be some kind of a historian. Oh, you've got one of those. I honestly, prior to today, Central, I had never even seen one of these. Quarter kilo. I own a kilo. It's in the form of a Libertad. I don't own a quarter kilo. Tiger at 145 going one time. Raymond, you got to get it to 150. Tiger going two times. Raymond passes right through 250 and goes to 260. Raymond at 260. Tiger, your turn to get an interesting piece here for your stack collection. It's 265 to Tiger going one time. Raymond, you're out. 265 to Tiger going two times. And last chance, Raymond, going once, going twice, and sold. And Tiger, I don't think that backup bid was not even necessary. You got it at 265, my friend. Congratulations. Raymond, here's a clap for you. I appreciate your bidding. Tiger got it, and that's a cool piece, man. That is a cool piece. All right. Oh, man, the fun continues. I told you guys there'd be another opportunity for a Libertad, and I am going to show you a Libertad. I am going to tell you the price I paid, and I'm going to say buck and go. 2 ounce from 2015. Back date. Gorgeous. 20,000 minted on the planet. I paid $100. Buck and go. Where it lands is where it lands. I got a good deal on it. I thought I'd bring it to you. You could feel free to go look them up. They go for higher than that. And buck and go on the 2 ounce backdated Libertad. And I thought $100 was a fair price for me. I thought I actually got a pretty good deal on it. And Rick K is at 115. Rick K is at 115. Tiger, you did a nice job on that bar. That's a cool piece, man. You know how many coin shops I've been to. I can't say I've really seen one of those before. Rick K at 115. Fish Finder at 120. And looks like the buck and go gamble did okay. Fish Finder is at 120. And I'm going to say going one time. Fish Finder at 120. On the back date, only 20K minted. Going two times. Fish Finder 120. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Fish Finder, nice job. Nice job indeed. All righty. Let's see. All right, let's go from one Libertad to another. Crafty, did you say $1 buck and go? Yes. Not a $1 bin. Oh, no. All right. Let me show you one that, I'm about to do a face reveal right here. This one is gorgeous. Maybe a little bit of scuffing on the plastic little capsule, but the coin itself, man, that's a beauty. 2023 proof. These, look at that. These are not cheap, my friend. There is the obverse. Here is the reverse. Oh gosh. Well, what the hell? It's our 50th show. Buck and go on the proof. Buck and go on the proof Libertad. And once these sell out, which I wouldn't doubt that they'd be sold out by the end of the month, because, you know, us Libertad lovers, we love our stuff. And these, look how perfect that. I hope your screen can show you. There you go. I'm looking at Phil at 56, still below my cost. And Raymond, you're out. Phil at 56. Ooh, if you get it at that, yeah, Raymond at 75. That's a little more like it. Ooh, I was getting a little bit worried there. Raymond at 75. Yeah, these are beautiful, beautiful coins. And, you know, tonight, Simple Hillbillies at 85. This one might be one that if you do coin grading, like you send it into PCGS or NGC and you get it graded, because I mean, just looking at it, it is that beautiful. Simple Hillbilly at 85 going one time. Simple. Kevin's putting tacos in the thing. Now you're making me hungry, Kevin. Doggone it. You're always, like
like a Taco Bell run. Huh?
Yeah, we need a Taco Bell run, which is, I know, to hear a Mexican say, I'm going to go eat some Taco Bell, we know it's not Mexican food, but it sure is tasty sometimes, late at night especially. Going once, going twice, and sold. Simple Hillbilly, I think you'll be happy with this one. You've got a pretty piece there. Mm-hmm. And let's see. All right. Gold went up like crazy today. And I don't know where it finally landed, but at one point I think it was at $2,080. If you want to get into the gold game, don't believe what they tell you. You got to save up for 3 years and buy a 1 ounce. I don't believe that. I don't subscribe to that. I think it's a bunch of hogwash. I think when you have an opportunity and you have the money to buy a little piece of gold, you buy it and you be happy with it. And trust me when I tell you, from experience, they add up. Here's a little grammar. Buck and go on a gram of gold. 999.9 IGR, carded, serialized, and there you go. That is for your offering. And yeah, those guys will tell you, some of the YouTubers will say, oh, save up. Who the heck, not everybody can save up like that. And not everybody's that disciplined. But if you buy a piece here, a piece there, you keep adding and adding. Before you know it, you look back after a few years and think, dang, this all accumulated. And you feel pretty good about it. And there's no shame in that game. That's the way I do it.
A little bit at a time.
Yeah. I just bought a really nice little piece from Somalia, Mrs. T, that'll go in my permanent stack. All right. Right now, we're below what I paid for it. And gold went up. Gary Huffman's at 76. And for sure, 1 gram. Yeah, they add up for sure. I can attest to that from personal experience. All right, Gary Huffman, you might get the deal of the night. Below my cost, gold is at $2,082.30 6-pack. Thank you very much. Henry Hicks is at 77. Cap is at 78. And yeah, don't believe some of those big guys. And you do you, and that's what I do. And if somebody with a bigger wallet than mine wants to scoff at that, let them. You know what? I'm happy with my little stack that is slowly but surely growing. Mm-hmm. Simple Hillbilly at 80 going 1 time. And Simple Hillbilly at 80 going 2 times. That's a pretty low price considering what gold is today. And so we'll going once, going twice to the Simple Hillbilly, and sold. Oh, lordy. Nick M jumps in there at 81. Nick M got it at 81, and Simple Hillbilly came back at 84. Nick got it at 81. Sorry, Simple Hillbilly. 81 is the price. Congratulations. And yep, let's see what is next.
Don't forget your gauze.
Oh gosh, thanks, Mrs. T. Let's do a gauze. Let's give away some. Sorry about that. For having such a good time tonight. Forgot all about it. Here we go. More silver. Winner. More silver. And this will be added to your package when I send it. 4 lucky people, maybe not so lucky. Maybe people just are good, and because they watch videos and they know the answer. Here's the commercial for number 3. Don't forget to like and comment on the videos, and whether it's mine or someone else's, TuliTulis or Tigers or any of my friends, as soon as you turn that video on, just understand that the person who made it spent hours and hours and hours of putting an effort into thinking about what the video is going to be about, filming the video, editing the video, putting it out there. So give that person a like and a comment to promote that YouTube algorithm.
Yes.
Oh, this one's too easy, I think. There you go. What state is the creator of the Norfed Liberty Dollar from? This is from my short earlier in the week. This will be a real quick one, Mrs. T. You keep your eyes peeled on this one. Knox, Indiana. RH, Indiana. Hi, RH. Rick K, Indiana. And TheSilverStacker, Indiana. And that is correct. And there you go. Indiana is what we will accept. And yeah, I think Evansville area, if I remember correctly. And there you go.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Congratulations. You did
Congratulations, guys. Oh, I've got a pretty piece to show you. Pretty piece. This one is for the toner lovers. This is a Kennedy $50. This one has tints of turquoise blue in it. And there, hopefully the camera will pick it up a little bit. This side too, you got the reverse. Can you see around the perimeter of the coin, around towards the rim? Beautiful, beautiful $50 here. And buck and go on the toner Kennedy $50. This one's a special for the toner lovers. Let me zoom in so you can see it. And when you look at it the right way with the light, you can see the gorgeous blue. I think maybe you could see a little tint of it there. You might just have to trust me on it when I tell you. It's a pretty one. And Henry's at 16. Knox is at 20 on the toner Kennedy $50. And so nice of all of you to be here this evening. We're having a nice time. And I've got more to auction. And let me get rid of that and that and that and that. This is dwindling down, but have no fear. I've got more stuff to pull out. And there you go, Kennedy half. Knox is at 20. Ooh, good price on a pretty toner like that. Going one time. And Knox at 20 going 2 times. Yeah, I'm going to say going once. Going twice. To Knox and sold. Nice toner, Knox. I think you'll like it when you see it in hand. All right. Let's go to this guy right here. The old prospector. It probably looks like maybe the last Engelhard of the night. There he is. Panning for gold there. Buck and go. I've been doing it all night, so why not? Buck and go night on the 50th episode, my friends.
Yeah.
This is vintage silver.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, super shiny too. It looks like it came right out of a tube. Eagle and the flag variety, 1984.
It's like, where did the time go?
I know. 50 weeks. I mean, we're almost at an entire year.
Yeah.
2 more weeks, we'll be at a year. And we have 70 people here. Nice following. It's great to have people here. Let's see what the vintage Engelhard, the American prospector, goes for. Ooh, way low. Way low right now. Phil is at 28. Raymond is at 30. Let's see where she lands. We've got multiple interested parties on the old prospector. Panning for gold. There he is. In good shape there too. Real good shape. 1984. And we're looking at William Jones at 32. Oh, don't even say that about my old vintage. Pete, the fall guy was the first to 33. Pete, you're behind. You guys know I love my old vintage. And I used to have a vintage car back in the day. Henry Hicks is at 34 on the old Prospector. And we've got a bunch of guys shuffling there. Let me take another sip of water while they battle it out just a bit. Oh, baby.
Which vintage car?
The 64 Impala.
Oh.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
When we lived in Indy?
Mm-hmm.
64 SS, black on black. Henry Hicks at 34 going one time. That's a good price, Henry. If they let you have it at that, you got a good one there. Henry Hicks at 34 going two times and going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, man. RH is someone who loves his vintage, and RH sniped it at 35, and then Homestead comes in at 36. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
RH with another nice snipe, and he's pretty good at that, Mrs.
Yeah,
T.
he is.
He is pretty good at that.
Well, he has the internet, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. How about we haven't done this in a... oh, you know what? Here's something new. Any Texans here? Any Texans? Texas Precious Metals, 2014, 10 years old. Got a few head of steer there, 999. Fine silver. And look at those longhorns. Dang. Texas. I like this. Actually, the longhorns are cool, but I kind of like this side with the Texas star there. Buck and go for any Texans who might be here. You got an ounce of fine silver from Texas. Any Texans? We've only been to Texas once, to Dallas.
Yeah, we need to go explore the rest of it.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Austin, listen to some music. Flip that one, please. There you go. You got a longhorn. Let me take this out just for a second. There's a little spot there. And there it is. Got that little spot right off of there. There you go. You got the Texas Longhorns there. Tiger, do you need some Longhorns for the jungle? I don't know if a Longhorn would be something that would be found in a jungle. I'm guessing probably not. But your jungle, your rules, you could do whatever you want. And you could put those Longhorns right in your jungle.
Ricky says it has your DNA on it now.
Oh, it does. Yeah. that extra price on that now. All right. All right. Let me see where we're at. American Patriot at 28. Going one time. I don't know. You could beefy. Yep, there you go. Going two times, $28. Good price. And cool looking silver around there. Going once, going twice. Oh, Fasicas is at 31. Hi, Fasicas. Oh, you missed some good stuff earlier, amigo. But have no fear, you're here now. We've got some more good stuff to go. Fasicas at 31, going one time. Fasicas. Sorry about that. Fasicas at 31, going two times.
You're going backwards
we're approaching the 2-hour mark.
That's why
Mrs. T, I get a little punch drunk.
You do.
William Jones is at 32, going one time.
You start mixing it all up.
Fasicas and William battling it out. Who is going to get gored in this one? I don't know. Mrs. T, I've always wanted to go running with the bulls in Spain. And Mrs. T doesn't like that idea that much, but I can tell you guys, when I want to, I could run about as fast as a cheetah. I'm pretty sure I could outrun those bulls.
When you want to?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, I don't know, Fasicas at 33 going one time. Fasicas at 33 going two times. Some of you might be thinking, that's a bunch of bull. Going once, going twice, and Tiger for the jungle jumps in. We've got to count down again. Tiger at 34 going one time. And Tiger at 34 going 2 times. And Dilly Bar sounds kind of good right now. Going once, going twice, and Sika says, "What's up, Tiger?" Bids 35. Oh, is that like a challenge? Is that like that? That bull's not making.
Well, but Tiger says hi, Fasikas, and broke.
Oh man,
he responded.
All right, and here we go. The broke stacker's in the house. Going 1 time to Fasikas at 35. Outrunning with the bulls is not the trick. Just have to be faster than the other people. Yeah, let them get gored, right? And going 2 times. And the other trick is make sure you get it on video so you could show it to your grandkids someday. Going once, going twice, and sold. Oh my goodness. Tiger Stacker at 36 takes it down. Tiger, got a little surprise for you. I've got 2 here for you. Do you want 1 or 2? And if you don't want the second one, I can offer it to the backup bidder. But Tiger, your prerogative on the bulls. Do you want 3 or 6? I've got 3 on this round and 3 on the other. Tiger says 2 can play at that game, Toy World. Oh boy. So Tiger in Fasikas. Tiger, do you want 1 or 2? Just let me know. And I just wanted to win. So I assume that means he only wanted 1. So Fasikas, would you like the other? Let me know. And that's for Tiger right there. And Fasikas, would you like the other one? Just let me know. And we'll go from there. And while you're thinking about that, I'm thinking about the next auction. I've got something neat here. I've got something really neat. Let's see. Let's put the bulls the right way there. Thank you, Fasikas. That's very nice of you. And I appreciate it, my friend. And that's no bull.
He said yes.
All right, there you go. Congratulations, and thank you very much. All right, guys. They don't shine like this anymore. This is circa 1990. And it's a little milk. I don't know. I look at it under the light. It's a little milk spotted. And I didn't notice that before, but 1990 full disclosure, not perfect. Got a couple little milk spots here and there. But for a buck and go, you can't go wrong, especially if you need this date for your album. So if you're like me and you've got one from 86 to the present, you need a 1990 in there somewhere. That's the year Mrs. T and I graduated. Remember Mrs. T?
Oh yeah.
Seems like a million years ago.
Yeah. So long ago.
Backdated ASE, 1990. Gary Huffman going 1 time at $30. Gary at 30 on the backdated Eagle, 1990.
Like the good old days.
Yeah, good old days indeed. But you know what, Mrs. T, we still got it. You know, we do.
Okay, you could try convincing me. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right, Gary at 30 going once, going twice, and sold. Nice little black capsule there. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to throw out. What the heck? We have one lonely little Engelhard here. And earlier they went for $50. Let's just throw the last one out there. I don't know why, but let's throw it out there at a buck and go. See where it lands. There, that's the variety. It's in the original plastic. And it's got the 3 solid Engelhards. Buck and go. Rick K with a generous $2 bid. And buck and go. Again, they went for 50 earlier. Let's see what it goes. It might go for 48. Might go for 52. Who knows? Mentally corrupted. And no obligation to, take more. This is the only one this is the last one I've got. Phil is at 40. 40 Phil. Phil at 40. And I doubt it they're going to let you have it at 40, considering they previously went for 50, but there's only one way to find out, and that's by counting down. And so Kevin says Silvertown is greater than Engelhard. Ooh, those are fighting words in some circles. I'll tell you what, Kevin is a Hoosier just like me. And Phil, I think you're catching everybody sleeping. Phil at 40 going one time. Oh boy, you might get sniped here, Phil. I'm just giving you a fair warning because Kevin puts a knife out there. Phil, this might be the buy of the night. Engelhard, I should have kept it at this point. At 40, going once, going twice. Sniper time. And sold. Woo-wee! RH does it again. 41. RH is the master sniper. Congratulations, RH. Tell you what, who's in the mood for a TuliTuli silver pour? I know I am. Let's see what she has in this one. And let's see. This is number 2 of 10. 20 grams. I noticed Tuli. Oh yeah, we did one of these diamonds a while back, Mrs. T. And it did very well. Let's see what this one does. There you go, the little black satchel. Tuli is got the packing game on point, that's for sure. And it comes with a certificate of authenticity. Number 2 of 10 only. Again, the upside down sticker with the sparkles. And speaking of sparkles, here is the diamond. I'll hand this over to you, Mrs. T.
Okay.
While I handle the diamond. Ooh, it's got a little heart on it too. And you can see some little silver pores there, the little pour lines. And 20 grams. 999 fine silver. And she even took the time to stamp 2 on the side. Diamond, buck and go. Sorry, Tuli, I didn't even ask for your permission for that, but I'm just going to say buck and go. Based on how your pours have been going, I think it'll work out pretty well. I'm hopeful for you. There she is, buck and go on the little diamond. Diamond girl. Anybody remember that song? I don't know. You're my diamond girl. Mrs. T used to dance to that music in the club and then eyeball me and then try to entice me to come dance with her. And you know what? It worked. All right. Cranky Stackers at 25. Back in the day, they used to have teen clubs. You could be like 17, 18 years old. They wouldn't obviously sell alcoholic beverages, but you can go and dance and tell your parents you're spending the night at a girlfriend's house and sneak out and go dancing and meet your boyfriend. You do all kinds of stuff like that back in the day. And listen to Diamond Girl, which was a popular song back in the late 80s in the Northwest Indiana region, right outside of Chicago. Oh, Cranky's at 30. That's way too low. Kevin's at 35.
You just have too many stories, T.
Yeah.
Just too many stories.
Well, it's the truth. It is the truth. Kevin at 35, going one time. Rick K says, not so fast. He and Kevin have a little bit of a rivalry, but the Cranky Stacker jumps in there at 40 with his Cranky logo. Cranky at 40. And Kevin says, not yet. 41, 42, 43. Rick K says Kevin is a butt. That's not very nice, Rick K. It might be a nut, but he's not a butt. All right. The Cranky Stacker's at 45.
A butt.
You can't drink water.
It's like a total.
That's not a very nice thing to say. It is Lent. We're supposed to be a little holier than normal, calling people butts.
And Ricky says it wasn't meant to be nice. LOL.
All right. Cranky's at 45. Kevin's at 50. And it's climbing up. Us rednecks had keg parties to socialize. Gary Huffman. That sounds like a fun way to socialize, my friend. Mm-hmm. We were passing around bottles of Orange Jubilee. And yeah. Boone's Farm, and I used to be a big fan in high school of Southern Comfort. I don't know if any of you have ever tried a little stiff drink called Southern Comfort, but it was pretty cheap and it did the trick. Let me just put it that way.
Oh my God.
All right, we're looking at Cranky at 55 going one time. Rick is a heathen. No, I doubt that. He seemed like a pretty good guy. SoCo, baby. SoCo. And yeah. I haven't had it in a while. But yeah. Good stuff back in the day.
Says drinking no Southern Comfort and slap your mother. Oh my God.
Going 2 times. It did the trick, man. It did the trick. Sneak out of the house and have some SoCo.
Yeah.
Straight out of the bottle. And go green. So JK put a little green face for Southern Comfort. Come on, guys. It wasn't that bad. Good sweet liquor. Mad Dog 2020. Oh, yeah. All right. I think we're sold here. Oh, Kevin, you're too late, man. Oh, gosh. Yeah, maybe you got distracted by talking about the booze. And who got it? Who got it? Boone's Farm? Yeah, Boone's Farm had. Is that the one with all the flavors like Orange Jubilee and grape and you name it? All right.
Okay.
Although back in the day, I think Kevin was drinking Zima. That's my guess. Kevin, were you drinking Zima?
Yeah, somebody put that there. Remember Zima?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I didn't see that one, but yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin, I think he was drinking Zima with his pinky out a little bit.
No.
Oh yeah, Strawberry Hill. I don't know.
Yeah, all these drinks.
Kevin, what were you drinking back in high school? All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see. All right, we'll throw a little
Congratulations. Silver. He says he doesn't drink.
Oh, you don't drink, Kevin? Okay, I'm sorry. I stand corrected. This is a little 40% silver Ike. And Matt Dinger down in Indy said, well, Ike's kind of a sleeper coin. This one's not in the best shape unless it's just the plastic that's a little bit foggy. But it is silver, 40%, and it's a Ike that's from 1972. And buck and go. Wherever it lands, and it'll be making its way to your mailbox when you buy it. Buck and go. It's silver from 1972. Zima was a good drink. Yeah, we said drink some Zima. It was popular for a little bit. Kind of reminds me of like all these little seltzers that are out now. High Noon is the one that everybody's drinking now. Right now. We are, Mrs. T and I out of the many things that I do, I head up a bowling league, and I am in charge of a bowling league. And where we go, a lot of the ladies drink those High Noons. Yeah. All right, we're looking at Gary at 15, going one time. Actually, there's some guys here and there.
Yeah.
I drink Miller Lite myself. I just keep it light. Bartles and James. I remember those guys. Gosh. Gary at 15 going 2 times. Yeah, that's a blast from the past. What was their little slogan? Bartles and James. You remember they would make those commercials and they would have a little slogan? Going once, going twice.
Malt liquors, yeah.
Speaking of malt liquors, I've had some Colt 45 back in the day. And sold. Yeah, the dude, who was the guy from Star Wars that promoted Colt 45? I forget, the black dude, real smooth. My aunt had a crush on this guy. Billy D. Williams was promoting. My Aunt Fran had a crush on Billy D. back in the day.
Oh my God.
He was, what was his name on Star Wars? Oh, God, why can't I think of it?
Oh, I don't know. You're drawing.
Lando Calrissian.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Orlando. Okay.
All right. This is actually 3 cool pieces. And I'm going to do them all at one money. I'm not going to do them individually. This is Proof Silver 2005S. This is the great state of Minnesota. It's got the pines in the back. The silhouette of the state appears to be a loon, fish finder, or somebody else who is a nature person. Correct me if I'm wrong. But to me, it appears to be a loon on the front. And this is a silver quarter, a little less. Why I'm going to put them all together, I have no idea, but I just thought I'd do it this way. California, you got the giant condor, and the wingspan on these things is huge. Isn't it like 8 feet or 9 feet wingspan? You've got Yosemite Valley. Remember we went to Yosemite National Park, Mrs. T?
Yes.
Oh, Mrs. T, this one's got John Muir on it.
Oh,
I should have kept this
Muir
one.
Woods.
Yeah, Muir Woods. We've been there. 2005S. Again, proof, silver. And if that's not enough, you got beautiful Oregon, Crater Lake. I wish I could say that we've been there. We have not. It's on the list to go to the Pacific Northwest. I'm doing these all at one money. Buck and go. It's been buck and go all night, so why not? Buck and go on all 3. This is a nice little collection, my friends. Nice little collection. And I'm going to call this the Nature Lover Collection because I bought it because Mrs. T and I do national parks and we like nature. Mm-hmm. And we've got a nature theme here between the beautiful Minnesota lake and the water up there. Oh my gosh, it's so clear. You're fishing out on a boat in 15, 16 feet of water, and you could easily see down 12, 13 feet. It's just so pure. California, we've been there, and in Oregon, man, someday we'll make it out to Oregon. And we might have to go visit Spokane out there or something like that and say hi to Spokane SilverStacker. Gary is at 21 on these 3 gorgeous pieces. And don't forget, guys, they are silver. I mean, your silver value alone is pretty decent. Fall Guy is at 22, but these are nice pieces to put away. These are the proof, in case you didn't know, is the best and highest example of coinage that can be made. They do their best to polish those dies and stamp what, based on the technology available, is the perfect coin or the best that they possibly can. And Cranky's talking about his mother-in-law.
X.
Oh, X. Fall Guy at 22 going one time. Fall Guy, I think you'll be very pleased with these pieces if you land these at $22. Fall Guy at 22 going 2 times. And going once. Guys, don't forget this is silver. Going twice. And Fasikas jumps in at 23. And 6-pack right behind him. So we're going to have to count down again. And Fasikas at 23 going 1 time. Fasikas at 23 going 2 times. Fall Guy, a couple more bucks, jump in there. Going once. Going twice. Oh, Conrad bumps it up to 25. Conrad. All right. What was the dad from Different Strokes name? Conrad Bain? Was that his name? It seems like a lot of people from our age demographic, Mrs. T. Remember Different Strokes with Arnold Jackson?
Yeah.
I think the lead actor's name was Conrad.
I don't know how you would remember that.
I have so much useless information in my brain. Mr. Drummond. I mean the actor's name. The actor, not the character.
Yeah, but
Conrad.
Information. Yeah. They said.
How did I remember that? I have no idea. I can't remember what I ate for breakfast, but I can remember Conrad Bain. Probably because I watched those reruns so many times. Going once, going twice, and sold to Mr. Drummond. Conrad. All right. Congratulations on that. Nice pickup there. And woo-wee. All right, guys. We haven't done any vintage silver in a while. Let's see. You got the old school OPM that is now defunct from getting busted for doing something illegal. And industrial silver. That's a nicer side right there. Although this side looks kind of cool and clean and neat. That one says 1974. Winner's choice on the industrial silver or the OPM, buck and go. Have we done anything other than a buck and go?
No.
Buck and go all night, even on the gold. Buck and gold, buck and gold, buck and go. And getting tired, Mrs. T.
Yep.
Buck and go on the vintage silver Henry Hicks 22. Here we go. T is pushing the OPM. Oh, Tiger. Oh, Tiger. Gary Huffman is at 23. Knox is at 26. Melt. At 26, it's almost melting silver. If that holds up, we'll see. Henry's at 25. Henry, you have to bump it up a buck or two, actually. You'd have to be at 27. Knox has got him at 26. And at that price, I might as well melt them myself. I'm going to say Knox at 26. I want a blood bar. Ooh, you might. Who has a blood bar? Fasikas might have a blood bar. You might want to reach out to him. I can make that happen. I'm going to have a killer bar next week. That'll be, it's in the mail right now. I'm looking at Knox at 26 going 2 times. Oh, Henry bumps it up to 27. This countdown is, oh yeah, TuliTuli has a blood bar. I've got one. All the cool people have blood bars.
The Cranky Stacker, good night. Good night.
Cranky's out of here. Good night, Cranky. Have a good one. All right. Phil is at 28 on the vintage. Tiger has 4. Ooh, Tiger. You might have more than 99.99999% of the population because those are hard to come by. Phil at 28 going 1 time. Phil at 28 going 2 times. And going once, going twice, and sold. I have 2, but that is still a good price. All right, guys, who won that? Was that Phil at 28? Your choice, Phil, the OPM, or the industrial silver, or both? Oh, shucks. Or both. Your choice. Oh, I had something I think Tiger might like. I need to find it. Maybe if Fasikas is here and these guys can go head to head again. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I might not be able to find it.
Doggone it. Please.
Let me see here. Oh, is this it? No, that's not it. Doggone it. I had a neat piece for Tiger. Where did I put that doggone thing? Okay. Let's see. OPM, please. You got it. Whoever was behind, if you want the other one, as I look for this one piece.
So then.
No, I don't see it anywhere. Oh, that's too bad. I'll have to bring it next week or find it next week. I don't know what the heck I did with it. Did you see my little black satchel that I keep my... Oh, there it is. Let me see if I... It's in there.
Okay, so Henry says pass.
Pass?
Okay, thanks.
No
Thanks,
problem.
guys.
No problem.
All right, and then... Okay, so...
All right. I can't find that dang piece. All right. Have to be another time. All right. Well, thank you very much on that one. All right. Is David's doubloon still here? Here you go. 1935D. You've got some old silver, not quite 100 years old, but a nice walking Liberty Walker right here. 50-cent piece, $50. 1935D. Buck and go. Buck and go. Yeah, Rick K, I do have a man purse for carrying my silver close to my chest. You guys know I'm always in Chicago and other places. And Oak Forest isn't that dangerous, but if I stop off for some barbecue ribs or something like that, I've got to be protected, if you know what I mean. What did I do with that piece? It's driving me crazy.
Oh, I know. I knew it.
Don't you know that? Oh, here it is, right here in front of my face. All right. Whoa, I got a piece. Tiger's going to battle for this one, I can tell you that. All right. Where are we at now? Henry Hicks? $8? That's like $10 worth of silver, guys. Chicago, you got to be careful in certain places at night, I can tell you that. David, there he is. David at 15, my man. David's doubloons on the Walker, 1935D, going one time. And we're going to do a giveaway in just a moment, but I've got to do one more piece that you guys are going to like. It'll even come with a sound effect. And going, Shiny Man is at 16 on the 35D. Have you ever been to Lem's? Lem's? No, I'm not familiar with Lem's. I'm not sure what that is. David is at 18, going one time. What is Lem's? I've been to L's roast beef. Shiny Man at 19 on the 35D, a little better date there. In a pretty good condition. You can still see some details here and there. Yeah. And yeah, especially if you need that one for your collection. All right, Shiny 19 going one time. Shiny 19 going two times. And Chicago rib tip. I love rib tips. Ooh, I could eat. Man, they're making me hungry again. David's at 21. Ooh. All right, David at 21 going one time. David at 21 going two times. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Let's see what happened there. Was there a snipe? Did it get held up? Did it hold up? $21. And there you go. All right, congratulations. Stacker factor. Isn't great either, though, unless it's Napa. I love California. I just couldn't afford to live there. Yeah. All right, guys. Ready for this one? Tiger? Ready for this one? Look at this crazy looking thing. Year of the Dog, 2018, backdated in the sealed package. And look at that crazy stylized looking dog there. And there's a lunar ounce. What is this? Who had made this? Rwanda. Rwanda. It's an African dog. How do you like that? When do you ever see an African dog? Oh no. I did it, Mrs. T.
Yeah, you
hear those guys?
Yeah. You keep messing around.
All right, buck and go.
So you're going to get them all shook up.
There goes the alarm system.
Yep.
Buck and go on the African dog.
And they were snoring away and having a good old sleep, and you had to wake them up.
Oh, that's okay. Look at that. African dog. TuliTuli is at 30 on the African dog. Oh, no. Gary at 30. Tuli at 35 on the African dog. 2018, backdated.
Yeah.
I like this little sound machine.
Yeah, I can tell.
All right. Tuli at 35. Don't get my chihuahuas there. Now we're making other people's dogs bark.
Yep.
All right.
Going sound effects.
One time. Tuli at 35. Going two times. Oh, Gary Huffman bumps it up to 36. Gary's at 36. All right, let's do the countdown again. Gary at 36. One time. Gary at 36. 2 times. And, Tuli's at 37. I'm sorry, Mrs. T, we've got to count down again. I don't have any choice in the matter. We've got to give her the countdown going once. Fasikas is at 38. Tuli's at 39. And here we go. Tuli at 39 going 1 time. Tuli at 39 going 2 times. 2 barks for 2 times. And Tuli at 39 going once, going twice. Tiger's at 40. We've got a battle for the dog, the African dog. I bet you could buy 10 dogs in Africa for the same price that this one's going for. We've got Kevin at 42. And that was a close call. Raymond, no more silver pours. I did 2. Tuli did 2. And we're fresh out of silver pours. However, if you want silver pours, tune in next week. You will not be disappointed. Yes, there's a Homestead. You're right. There is a dog fight going on. I don't even remember who's winning right now, but either way, I'm going to say going 1 time. And I'm going to say going 2 times. And going once, going twice, as Mrs. T just shakes her head. And
43.
43 to Tiger. And so we've got to count down again. Going once. Going twice. And sniper time. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Who wound up with it, Mrs. T? Did it hold up for Tiger?
Yeah.
Tiger got it. Tiger got the pooch for his lovely wife. There you go, Tiger. That pooch will be coming your way. I knew he'd like that piece. And there you go. Whew. All right, let me see. Let's do a giveaway. It's been a while. And, all right. TuliTuli, I'm going to need your help with this one. Do you happen to have my whatnot link, TuliTuli? If not, I can dig it up. Let me know, Tuli, if you have my whatnot link handy. And for those of you who don't know, here's the commercial for the final giveaway. And TuliTuli, if you wouldn't mind putting that in the comments, I'm going to ask a question. And for those of you who don't know, here's a commercial. In addition to doing these YouTube auctions, I've also started doing them on Whatnot. It's a platform. It's a lot of fun. And instead of me doing a countdown, going once, going twice, going 3 times, and sometimes that pause at the end being 6 seconds, sometimes it's 8 seconds, whatever. The nice thing is about it is Whatnot counts down for me, and it's all automated, and the shipping is a breeze for us because we don't have to track down people to pay. So here is my question. TuliTuli's got that invite. If you use that invite to go to Whatnot and sign up, you get $15 for free. Free money. Come on my auction, spend the $15. You get $15 for the free stuff, and it's a win-win-win. And full disclosure, I get a little kickback as well. And so here is the question. Will you use my link and sign up and check me out on Whatnot on Monday? My next Whatnot auction is on Monday. And so in full disclosure, the correct answer is yes, T, we love you. So if you put in yes, T, we love you, that was the correct answer. I don't see it yet. I don't know if anybody got it. I see a bunch of yeses, and actually,
Ricky, yes, T, we love you.
I was just kidding, guys. Yes or no, either way, I'll accept anything. Thanks for being here tonight. Whoever was the first to respond, whether they said yes or no, I will accept that. And but I would suggest you give Whatnot a try, because it actually is a fun format and things go by really, really fast.
You have to be quick.
Yeah, you got to be quick, and it's all fair game because of the fact that the computer counts it down or the timer counts it down.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm seeing TuliTuli said yes. And by the way, TuliTuli is also my moderator there. And then I see Rick K with a yes, Knox with a yes, and Midnight Gardener with a yes. So thank you guys. All of you will look at Mrs. T's little purple writing there. You'll get a little grammar. And I give away a bunch of stuff on there as well, just to kind of sweeten up the pot and entice things. All right, guys. Let's see. TuliTuli, we're over 2 hours. Do you want to do another auction or two and keep the fun going? Mrs. T and I can attest that I am starving. So if we do anything else, it might be just a couple. And congratulations, Midnight Gardener. Now, don't forget, you've got to win something now, so we can ship that out to you. And let's see. Speaking of winning something, here's an opportunity. Boom, right here. 1984, Engelhard Prospector, the old prospector. Let's see. Please read above.
She said give it to the next person. She said that she had your link.
Oh, okay. That was the affirmative, was her saying yes, she had the link.
Yeah.
Okay, so who would be the next person? TuliTuli, how nice of you to give it to the next person after the Midnight Gardener. Who is that, guys? After the Midnight Gardener. And by the way, this is a buck and go.
I see 6-pack 110.
6-pack 110.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there you go. 6-pack. Congratulations to everybody. And I really do hope you use that link and go check me out on there. It's a lot of fun. I'll be there on Monday. We've sold a lot tonight. I got to get some more supply. If you like ancients, there'll be some more ancients on there. Mm-hmm. And I can tell you this, everything on there is a buck and go. And they go in like 30 seconds is my timer. Yeah. Literally 30 seconds is my timer.
It's different.
And it's all a buck and go.
Mm-hmm.
And so you get some good deals on there. 1984 Prospector. There you go. Buck and go on this guy too. We're looking at Phil at 30. Phil at 30. Ooh, that is ridiculously low.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, without the barks, we'll just say going one time. What's that? Yep, Mrs. T is saying it's about time to go have some dinner. It is, what time is it? It's 9:30, our time.
Yep.
And Phil at 30. Ooh. Oh, Henry Hicks says, wait a second, that's way too cheap. I had a feeling RH was going to snipe you anyway, because he knows that's about a $40-something silver round there. Vintage, 40 years old, Prospector, Engelhard. Did I mention it's an Engelhard? There you go. Engelhard silver. Henry Hicks, 34. I'll tell you what, we're going to make this one. Mrs. T has given me the sign. Well, let's cut it off after this. $34. Oh, Phil's in at 35. This is the last auction of the night, my friends. And good luck to you on the old Engelhard Prospector. There it is. It's been a fun night, guys. It's been a real fun night. And that's because of you guys making it fun. I'm going to say going one time. And Henry Hicks.
Always good times.
Yeah, you know what? We do have a really good-natured group here. There's not, people don't get PO'd at each other and get rude with each other if there's a snipe here or there. I've seen that in other places, but not here.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys.
Some get too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is good.
Henry Hicks at 36 going 2 times.
Thanks, Ricky. This is always a great time. And I hate to say goodbye to over 40 people here. We're at 46, but we're tired. We're at, Phil's at 37. And all good things must come to an end. The question is, who's going to take this one? Phil at 37? Meet at Kevin's tomorrow. Well, I wish. I haven't been to Kevin's in a while. We need to go.
Yeah, we do. And we're looking at Phil at 37, but then Henry Hicks bumps it up to 38. if you guys keep doing this, we'll just be on here all night. We'll be here till midnight bumping it up a buck at a time. 1 year anniversary today. Free silver at Kevin the Coin Hunt. Is that
what?
It was when you gave away free silver. Phil's at 40. Free silver kick, eh? What?
Yeah, right.
Rick's like, well, why didn't you tell me, Kevin? You know?
Yeah, Ricky.
Old buddy, old pal. Phil is at 40.
Congratulations, Kevin the Coin Hunt.
Kevin, for real, today was your 1 year anniversary of the shop. I'm glad to be a part of your history.
Yeah.
Of your first year of your shop. Let's hear it for Kevin, everybody.
Yay!
Congratulations. Yeah. And going 2 times. Congratulations, amigo. To Phil, going once, going twice, and sold. And let's see who got that. And it looks like
I think Phil at 40.
Phil?
Mm-hmm.
Phil at 40? 40 Phil? All right. Oops. There goes. Yeah, if one of you can confirm that Phil got it at 40. Guys, it's been a fun night. It really has. And we've had a good auction here. Let's hear it before we leave. A little clap for TuliTuli.
Thank you, TuliTuli.
And Central Michigan, if you're still around, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And just a special request at the end here. Our friend Mark, I didn't want to bring down everybody's mood and make everybody sad, but our friend Mark is having a major surgery come up. And so keep him in your thoughts. And if you're the type to pray like we are, Mrs. T and I will say a little prayer for our friend Mark. Hope you will too. And because it's a major surgery. So good night, everybody. God bless. Have a great rest of your weekend. And please, if you can, pay tonight. We're going to start shipping tomorrow to get stuff out the door. And you guys have a great one. TuliTuli, Tiger, guys, everybody, thank you and good night.